Mapei is a global leader in innovation and technology within the construction industry and works closely with the manufacturers of tile, moving swiftly with trends. The larger format porcelain tiles can measure 3 meters in length and, as such, require specialist skills, equipment and products to ensure the installation is carried out to the highest quality. Mapei Ultralite range of adhesives works in unison with the lighter-weight, larger format porcelain tiles. The Ultralite S2 has a built-in handle at the top of the packaging, and weighing only 15 kilograms, 2 bags can be transported by hand from vehicle to room comfortably. The pot life of 8 hours allows for full bag mixes to be carried out without waste. The adhesive has a 30-minute open time, allowing ample time for application to the reverse of the tile and substrate without the products skinning over. While the shelf price is higher for lightweight adhesives, there is also a higher volume of product. We can see that the scales show the same weight, but the volume of powder is far greater in the lightweight material than that of a standard adhesive. Lightweight adhesives can give up to 80% higher yield. When the tiles are ordered, careful consideration must be given to the delivery of the materials and how these are transferred from vehicle to install. A lifting frame system should be used to ensure that the tiles remain stable and flat. The 2.4 meter by 1.2 meter tiles only measure 6 mm in thickness, and therefore, until they are firmly embedded into the Mapei adhesive, they remain fragile materials. Before applying the lifting frame system, the tile's surface must be cleaned. Any dust or temporary protective layers should be removed. Any contamination to the surface of the tile will impair the suction action of the lifting frame. When applying the frame, ensure that all suction cups are stuck to the tile surface before lifting. The key to success with the installation of larger format tiles is in the preparation. The background must be stable, clean, dry, and not deviate from plumb, level, or flatness. This can be checked with a straight edge. At no point should the straight edge deviate from the substrate by more than 3 mm over a 2 meter span. Once the setting out has been completed, a plumb line should be established. Using a plumb line is useful when installing any type or size of tile, but is imperative when installing a tile of this size. We are now ready for the tile and adhesive. When mixing the ultralight adhesives, water volumes used are always greater than when using standard adhesives. It is important to refer to the instructions on the packaging to ensure the correct level of water is achieved. Pour the adhesive into the bucket containing the correct water level and mix with a mechanical stirrer. A smooth, lump-free paste consistency should be achieved. The adhesive should be mixed over a 2 to 3 minute period, left to slake for 2 minutes, and then remixed. This will allow the high level of polymer to wet out and achieve the ideal blend. The ultralight adhesive should be back-combed onto the reverse of the tile using a 4 mm notched trowel. All ribs of adhesive should run in the same direction and be parallel with the shortest length. A larger notch size should be used for applying the adhesive to the substrate. The adhesive should be applied with the ribs running in the same direction as those running on the reverse of the tile. Once the adhesive has been applied to both surfaces, the tile can be lifted into place with the lifting frame. The tile wedges can be used at the bottom edge of the tile, leaving a gap to allow for movement in substrates. Once the tile is pushed back to a secure point, the tile should be checked for plumb. The lifting frame can now be released from the tile surface, and the tile fully compacted into place, removing air and collapsing ribs to achieve a solid bed using a hard rubber float. Level wedges can be used and placed every 300 mm down the edge of the tile. The tiles should be transferred from the pallet or crate they are transported on to a stable base for cutting. Transfer the measurements to the tile surface. Straight cuts can be carried out using score and snap tools and techniques. Ensure that equal pressure is used throughout the score from one end of the tile to the other. When installing the cut, the same method of application should be used for the combing of the adhesive on the substrate and the reverse of the tile. When the tiles have been compacted onto the adhesive, the tile levelers can be used to ensure the tiles are flush at the joints. When the adhesive is set, the tile levelers can be snapped off using a rubber mallet. Care must be taken to ensure there is no damage to the tile. When fitting the floor tile, it is imperative that 100% contact is made between adhesive on the substrate and the reverse of the tile. The lifting frame assists on keeping the tile flat when lowering into place. The adhesive should be applied to the reverse of the tile using a 4 mm notch and to the substrate using a larger notch trowel. Slide the tile in the adhesive to ensure the ribs compact. Remove the lifting frame, clean the surface of the tile and the joints, removing any adhesive. Once tiled, the grout can be applied. Check with the supplier for sealing requirements before grouting. A minimum CG2 grout should be used. In this instance, we will use Mapei Kerapoxy design to fill the grout joints. Any movement joints should be finished with a flexible product such as Mapei AC. Mapei AC is available in over 40 colours and as such will match or contrast with the shade of tile or grout as required. Mapei Ultralite Adhesives, grout and silicones give the perfect finish to your tile install.